Hello, my name is Bill Haley, and this is for Haley2024 the Movement's Government Reform Ideas. Now, this video is going to be on the rating system, specifically about foreign protection system. Now, we're going to change how we do government to a competitive governance system, and how do we do taking care of the military, diplomats, commander-in-chief, and the like. So let's go over it real quick, and then we're going to stop on the, we're going to concentrate on the rating system on this one. So we'll go over, there's a lot of videos out there really going over it. Everything's at Haley2024.org. So let's just go over it really rapidly. And we split all government power into 30 sectors. 5 of them are for foreign policy, the foreign protection system. 1 is specifically for the diplomats, and they declare war and make treaties and do foreign policy. Not a lot of treaties out there. You're going to need 70% to do anything they want to do. 70% of the representatives of the people, or better yet, 70% of representatives of 70% of the people is the best way to say it. A separate person, governance is going to be the commander-in-chief. All they do is command the military. They cannot do anything until the diplomats say they're allowed to do it by declaring war outside of American soil. If it's on American soil, they have every right to defend Americans and American soil. Military corporations is going to be significantly going into the free market system, and the military capability system is a funding mechanism for that. It does use taxes. We'll go over that. Military Authorization Agency is to authorize anybody with inherent government power, because we're going so much into the free enterprise system. It's a checks and balance system. It makes sure nobody's going outside the norms. So let's go to the rating system on all this. Let's first of all, here's the full structure of the government. Right here is the sectors, and then there's about 12 sector or CRAs underneath of them, competitive governances. So for each one of the sectors we just went over, there's going to be a competitive governance. We need high quality information from a wide variety of perspectives on each of these things, of the commander-in-chiefs, of the diplomats, of the military itself, the funding mechanism for the military, and the authorization boards. They're going to take care of corruption, abuse, self-dealing, and the like. And there could be a lot of that in the military. That's a historic place for corruption and abuse, and especially self-dealing. So it's going to, the rating system is going to be able to take care of that. The high-quality information, exposing that, the rating system and the certain people in the rating system are going to have very high-level authority to look at anything within any of the parts of the military and the diplomats and the commander-in-chief, just to make sure things are going right. If we're going to give somebody a tremendous amount of power to command an aircraft carrier and all the weapons on that aircraft carrier, the planes, the nuclear weapons and the like, we want to make sure they are being looked at from a wide variety of perspectives. All you need is 5% of the people in your locality, in your state, and your federal government to have the ability to create a rating agency, and that rating agency is going to have significant power to look at what's going on, punish through a judicial system if necessary, negative externalities, abuse, self-dealing, and the like. Or the first line is expose it to the light of truth, to the light of their members and society at large. So it's an extremely important part of it. So you got the governance part of it, and then you got the rating system side, taking a good hard look at everything. If you want to stop and look at this real quick, you can. It goes over how the rating systems, the rating agencies work, and how it goes into a rating system. You got a rating system here, and that's really where the court system would be for abuse and corruption and the like. This is monopolized. All the rating agencies sends representatives up to this group to do this. So that's important to know. Then the rating system parent sector board, it's important, but they don't have that much power. They just say what sector has that power and the like. Okay, you got the 30 sectors. You see the foreign protection system is 5 of the sectors of the 30. You see 15 on this screen and 15 more on this screen. So I'm not going to go over everything right now. I'm just going to stop right here and just say the rating system. The diplomats, what are they going to rate on? Obviously, patriotic. Are they doing the treaties right? Are they looking at everything correctly? Are they making good deals or bad deals. We want a wide variety of perspectives to look at every deal that they make. When they talk about foreign policy, when they make treaties, when they make agreements with other foreign nations, whether it's immigration, they do immigration, so how they're going to do that. Commander-in-Chief, whole separate set of people. The top commander-in-chief, the quote-unquote president, is different than the president of the diplomats. If the diplomats can't handle it diplomatically, they declare war and they send it over to the commander-in-chief, and the commander-in-chief can now use military forces to do that. 70% vote to do that. But it's a full separate system. Now, obviously, they have tremendous amount of power, so they need to be looked at tremendously. We don't want them to go out of line. Military corporations, this is going significantly into the free enterprise system. They do not have the authority to use the product themselves, but their product is military capabilities. The only person that can use that is the commander-in-chief sector. So we have a separation of powers there, and we have a system to do checks and balances. Military capability system, dealing with about $1 trillion, 5% of GDP. So obviously that's important to have looks at. So the rating system is going to look at how they're doing giving out the money, and I have a free enterprise way of doing that. Basically, every military corporation, as long as you're above 1% of the military capabilities, you're get to be a military corporation, and then you get money, part of the military budget, based off of your military capabilities. So it's important to have really good oversight over that, and the rating system is going to be able to do that. Military Authorization Agency, they're another oversight board. They authorize anybody with inherent government power, such as the aircraft carrier commander to the lowest private. They authorize anybody within this 5 sectors here. So they authorize the diplomats, they authorize the commander-in-chief, they authorize every officer, every enlisted man. They authorize a lot of military suppliers of military equipment, missiles and the like, weapon systems. So they authorize anybody within the system. And they also authorize people in the military capability system because they're dealing with so much money. So we have rating systems and we have the Military Authorization Agency because this thing has so much power. So we have really a lot of representative control and representatives looking at everything. So I'm going to put a stop on this. This is supposed to be about a 5 to 7 minute video and will be about an 8-minute long. So I'm going to have a video on the rating system per sector, and I'm going to be doing that. Right now it's late May in 2022, and I should have all these videos embedded in my website soon, probably by the end of June, maybe July, totally embedded into the website. But the website's very complete right now, but I'll add more to it. Until the next video.